Have you ever wondered how ancient wisdom can improve your productivity in today's modern world? Welcome to a journey where we delve into the depths of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that dates back to the 3rd century BC. Its principles, like diamonds, have withstood the test of time, offering us valuable insights even in the fast-paced world of the 21st century. Stoicism, in its essence, is about finding tranquility in life, focusing on what's under our control, and viewing hardships as opportunities to grow. It's a philosophy that equips us with a resilient mindset and armor against the challenges of life. And, surprisingly, it can be an incredible tool for boosting productivity. You might be wondering, how can a philosophy that's over 2,000 years old help me become more productive at work? Well, let's unravel that mystery together. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, to visualize potential obstacles, to embrace discomfort and challenges, to cultivate gratitude, and to reflect on our actions and progress. Each of these practices holds the potential to transform the way we work, making us not just more productive, but also more balanced and fulfilled. In this video, we will delve into each of these 5 practices, explaining their relevance to our work lives and sharing practical tips for incorporating them into our daily routines. We're not just talking about getting more work done here. We're talking about making every moment count, about turning work into a meaningful and enjoyable journey instead of a grueling marathon. So, if you're ready to uncover some timeless wisdom and reshape your workday, you're in the right place. It's time to go beyond the mundane, beyond the chaos, and step into a world where productivity and peace coexist. Join us as we explore how these 5 Stoic practices can transform your workday. The first Stoic practice we'll discuss is focusing on what you can control. This principle is fundamental to Stoicism, a philosophy that encourages us to differentiate between what's within our power and what's not. The Stoics believe that we should invest our energy and attention only in the areas we can influence, leaving what we can't to the whims of nature. So how does this apply to our workday? Think about your tasks, responsibilities, and the decisions you make. Some elements are within your control, like your effort, your attitude, or how you respond to challenges. On the other hand, there are things beyond your control. These may include market trends, your colleagues' behavior, or even the weather. Trying to control these uncontrollable aspects is like trying to hold back the ocean with a broom. It's futile and exhausting. Let's illustrate this with a common scenario. Suppose you're working on a project and it's dependent on input from a colleague who's notorious for missing deadlines. You could spend your energy worrying, getting frustrated, or trying to micromanage them, but none of these actions are within your control. Instead, focus on what you can control. You can set clear expectations, communicate effectively, and have a contingency plan in place. By shifting your focus to these controllable aspects, you reduce stress and increase your productivity. Here's a practical tip to help you practice this Stoic principle. Start your day by making a list of tasks. Divide them into 2 categories, within my control and beyond my control. Focus your energy and time on the tasks within your control, and develop strategies to handle the ones beyond your control without wasting unnecessary energy on them. Another way to maintain focus on controllable factors is through mindful practices. When you find yourself worrying about something beyond your control, take a moment to breathe and remind yourself of this Stoic principle. You can even use a simple mantra, like "control the controllable," to bring your focus back to what's within your power. Incorporating this Stoic practice into your workday won't just improve your productivity. It'll also help you become more resilient, less stressed, and more at peace with the world around you. Remember, it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation of those events. By focusing on what you can control, you shift your interpretation and reaction towards positivity and productivity. By focusing on what you can control, you'll find yourself less stressed and more productive. The second Stoic practice is negative visualization. Now, the term negative visualization might sound a bit alarming or counterintuitive, especially if you're familiar with the popular concept of positive visualization. But fear not, it's actually a powerful tool used by Stoics to bolster resilience and productivity. Negative visualization is essentially the practice of imagining potential obstacles or difficulties that might occur in the future. It's about considering the worst-case scenarios and mentally preparing for them. This doesn't mean dwelling on the negative or expecting the worst to happen. Rather, it's about understanding that setbacks are a part of life, and being mentally prepared can help us navigate through them more efficiently. This practice can be especially beneficial in the context of your workday. Consider this: you're working on an important project with a tight deadline. Instead of just hoping for the best, you take a moment to visualize potential obstacles that might arise. Maybe a key team member falls ill, or there's a power outage, or you encounter unforeseen technical issues. By anticipating these challenges, you can devise contingency plans and be better equipped to handle them if they do occur. This way, instead of being thrown off course, you're able to maintain your productivity and keep moving forward. Negative visualization also fosters resilience. In our work lives, it's not uncommon to face rejection, criticism, or failure. These experiences can be disheartening, but if we've visualized these scenarios beforehand and mentally prepared ourselves, we can handle them with more grace and resilience. Instead of being devastated by a setback, we can see it as an opportunity for growth and learning. So, how can you incorporate negative visualization into your daily routine? Here are a few tips. Firstly, remember that the goal isn't to stress yourself out by imagining all the things that could possibly go wrong. It's about being realistic and prepared. Start by visualizing potential obstacles for a few minutes each day, perhaps as part of your morning routine or before starting a new task or project. Secondly, once you've identified potential challenges, consider how you would handle them. What steps could you take to mitigate the impact? Who could you ask for help? What resources might you need? By thinking through these questions, you're not only preparing yourself mentally, but also creating a practical action plan. Lastly, remember to balance negative visualization with positive visualization. While it's important to be prepared for potential difficulties, it's equally important to envision success and remind yourself of your capabilities and strengths. In conclusion, visualizing potential obstacles allows us to better prepare for them, thus boosting our productivity. By incorporating negative visualization into your daily routine, you're fostering resilience, enhancing your problem-solving skills, and setting yourself up for a more productive workday. The third Stoic practice involves embracing discomfort and seeking challenges. In the grand theater of life, Stoic philosophy encourages us to not only accept, but actively seek out discomfort and challenges. It's a seemingly counterintuitive idea, isn't it? But let's delve a bit deeper. The Stoics believe that life is a continual series of tests and trials, a training ground to cultivate resilience and strength of character. And it's in the crucible of discomfort and challenge where we truly discover our potential. Think of a runner pushing past the point of exhaustion, a musician practicing a complex piece until their fingers ache, or a writer wrestling with a difficult concept until the early hours of the morning. In each instance, discomfort is not an obstacle, but a pathway to growth. Translating this into our workday, it means accepting that difficult tasks, demanding projects, or complicated conversations are not burdens to be avoided, but opportunities for personal and professional development. It's about stepping out of our comfort zones, stretching our capabilities, and growing into better, more productive versions of ourselves. Consider, for instance, public speaking. For many, the mere thought of standing in front of an audience can be nerve-wracking. But instead of shying away from the microphone, a Stoic would seize the opportunity to improve their communication skills, build confidence, and enhance their professional standing. Yes, it might be uncomfortable initially, but with practice and persistence, the discomfort lessens and the benefits become apparent. Similarly, if a challenging project lands on your desk, don't view it as a mountain to be feared, but as a climb to be relished. It's an opportunity to learn new skills, test your problem-solving abilities, and demonstrate your commitment to delivering high-quality work. Embrace the challenge, and you'll not only deliver a successful project, but also become a stronger and more capable professional in the process. It's important to note, however, that embracing discomfort doesn't mean neglecting self-care or pushing ourselves to the point of burnout. It's about finding that sweet spot between comfort and discomfort, where growth happens It's about recognizing when to push and when to rest. It's about understanding that discomfort, handled well, can be a powerful ally in our quest for productivity and personal growth. So the next time you're faced with a challenging task or a situation that pushes you out of your comfort zone, remember the Stoic practice of embracing discomfort. See it not as a barrier, but as a stepping stone to growth and productivity. Seek out challenges, embrace the discomfort they bring, and watch as you transform into a more resilient, resourceful, and productive individual. By embracing discomfort and challenges, we can grow and become more productive. So go ahead, step out of your comfort zone and embrace the potential for growth that lies within every challenge. The fourth Stoic practice is cultivating gratitude and appreciation. This might seem like a soft and fuzzy concept, but don't let that fool you. It's a powerful tool in the Stoics' arsenal, one that can transform your perspective and supercharge your productivity. Gratitude and appreciation are foundational in Stoicism. Stoics believe that we should not only acknowledge the good in our lives, but also appreciate it deeply. This isn't about ignoring the challenges or glossing over the hardships. It's about recognizing the positive aspects, the gifts we've been given, and the opportunities that come our way. It's about seeing the glass as half full rather than half empty. Cultivating gratitude can have profound effects on our mental well-being. It can lift our spirits, reduce stress, and even improve our physical health. But the benefits don't stop there. Gratitude can also boost our productivity. How, you ask? Well, when we appreciate what we have, we're more likely to make the most of it. We're more likely to take action, to strive for success, and to push through obstacles. It's a mindset that primes us for action and achievement. So how can we practice gratitude and appreciation in our daily work life? One simple way is to start each day with a gratitude journal. Before you dive into your emails or get swept up in the hustle and bustle, take a few moments to write down 3 things you're grateful for. They could be big things, like a promotion or a major project success, or small things like a warm cup of coffee or a colleague's kind words. The point is not what you write, but that you take the time to acknowledge and appreciate it. Another way to cultivate gratitude is to express appreciation to others. This could be a simple thank you to a colleague for their help, a note of praise to a team member for a job well done, or a word of gratitude to a mentor for their guidance. Not only does this make others feel valued, but it also reinforces your own sense of gratitude. Finally, remember to appreciate the journey, not just the destination. It's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of goals, to focus on the finish line and forget about the race. But every step along the way is an opportunity for growth, for learning, for becoming a better version of ourselves. So, take the time to appreciate these moments, to savor the process as much as the outcome. Cultivating gratitude not only enhances our well-being, but also our productivity. It's a practice that can transform our perspective, fuel our motivation, and ultimately help us to lead more fulfilled and successful lives. The fifth and final Stoic practice is reflection on your actions and progress. Reflection, a cornerstone of Stoicism, is an act of introspection. It's about taking a step back, assessing your actions, and understanding your progress. It's not about dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. It's about actively learning from your experiences and using that knowledge to improve. A Stoic engages in self-reflection to gain clarity. They dissect their actions, their decisions, their responses to situations. They question themselves, what went well? What could I have done differently? What can I learn from this? This practice is not meant to breed self-criticism or regret, but to foster self-awareness and personal growth. Reflection is a powerful tool in our productivity toolbox. It helps us identify our strengths and areas for improvement. It allows us to see patterns in our behavior, to recognize when we're veering off course, and to make necessary adjustments. It helps us become more effective and efficient in our work, and ultimately, more productive. For example, let's say you've had a particularly hectic week at work. Projects were piling up, deadlines were looming, and stress was running high. At the end of the week, you take some time to reflect. You realize that you were spending too much time on tasks that weren't high priority, and not enough time on the tasks that were. Armed with this insight, you can adjust your approach for the next week, prioritizing your tasks better and boosting your productivity. But how do you incorporate this practice into your daily routine? It's simpler than you might think. You could set aside a few minutes at the end of your workday or maybe at the start of your day. Use this time to review your previous day or week. Ask yourself, what did I accomplish? What challenges did I face? How did I handle them? What could I do differently next time? You might find it helpful to jot down your thoughts in a journal. Writing can provide a clearer perspective and a tangible record of your progress over time. And remember, this isn't a time for self-judgment, but for learning and growth. Another method is to use reflection prompts. These are questions designed to guide your reflection process. Examples could be, what's one thing I learned today, or what's one thing I could improve on? So let's embrace the Stoic practice of reflection. Let's learn from our actions, understand our progress, and use these insights to improve our productivity. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about getting things done, it's about getting the right things done in the right way. Regular reflection allows us to identify areas for improvement, thereby increasing our productivity. Let's recap the 5 Stoic practices we've discussed today. The first practice is focusing on what you can control. The essence here is to detach from outcomes that are beyond your command and instead invest your energy in actions that are within your reach. This practice can be a game changer in how you approach your work and decision-making, leading to less stress and more productivity. The second practice is the art of negative visualization. It may sound counterintuitive, but envisioning potential obstacles can actually prepare you for the real-world challenges. By anticipating possible hurdles, you can strategize effectively, enabling you to navigate your workday with poise and productivity. The third practice is to embrace discomfort and challenge. The Stoics believed that growth happens at the edge of your comfort zone. By actively seeking challenges and learning to be comfortable with discomfort, you can unlock new levels of personal growth and productivity. The fourth practice is cultivating gratitude and appreciation. Gratitude isn't just about feeling good, it's about recognizing the good in your life and in your work. This practice can significantly improve your mental well-being, and a happy mind is a productive mind. The fifth and final practice is the act of self-reflection. Reflecting on your actions and progress allows you to identify areas for improvement, celebrate your wins, and learn from your losses. It's a powerful tool for personal growth and productivity enhancement. These 5 practices aren't just philosophical ideals. They're practical tools that you can implement in your work lives. They hold the power to transform your everyday work routine and boost your productivity in ways you may not have imagined. So give them a try. Start with one practice, make it part of your routine, and then gradually incorporate the others. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. We hope you found these practices helpful. Please share your experiences and thoughts in the comments. Stay productive, and remember, the key to productivity lies within you.